Refreshing stories. My name is Hiroshi. Straight out of university, I was lucky enough to be able to pass the bar exam on my first try, and now I'm working at a famous law firm as a lawyer. Phew. Another workday's finished. Oh, my phone's ringing. Hello? This is Hiroshi. Hello? Do you remember me, Hiroshi? Taro? Is that you? The person that had called me out of the blue was Taro, my good friend from high school. During our high school years, we were the best of friends. At school, and even after school, we always hung out together. I'm sorry I haven't been able to keep in touch with you. Don't worry about it. I was busy studying for the bar exam as well. So why are you calling me just now? I just thought that we hadn't hung out in a long time. So I wanted to ask you if you wanted to hang out this weekend. You must be free, because it's not like you have a girlfriend you get to hang out with on the weekend or anything, right? You've never had any luck with girls, even in high school. Hey, don't label me like that. Which is it though? Do you or do you not have one now? Last week, I found out that my now ex-girlfriend had been cheating on me, and so we broke up. I've been thinking about it for a long time now, but I really think you should go get an exorcism or something. Anyways, how's this weekend though? You want to hang out? I'm free. Let's hang. I'm going to make you listen to all the sad stories of my life. Sure. I'll see you on the weekend then. Nothing seems to change with that guy. Off for a bath I go. Hello again.
Hello there. Nice to see you again. You come in pretty much every night, don't you? Don't you have a bath at home?
I do. But I get a little lonely if I'm having a bath by myself at home.
I see. Well, I hope you have a relaxing time here.
Thanks always. It's that pretty lady. I've been waiting for a cutie like you. I'll be sneaking in from here. The women's bath seems to be there. I'll just go have a little peek inside. Ta-da! I got the pretty lady's underwear. Time for me to get out of here.
Is it just me, or did I hear someone here just now? Maybe I was just imagining things.
That was way too easy. Well, of course it'd be easy for me. I've done this over 100 times now. A few days later. Cheers! Cheers! I still can't believe that we haven't talked in so long. Have you been well, Hiroshi? I've been well, Taro. How about you? You look like you're a little tired. Oh, you can tell just by looking at me? Work's fun, but the thing is, I have this one superior that I don't get along with too well. Is that so? You work for a security company as a security guard, right? Yeah, that's right. I mostly work as a security guard at construction sites, and sometimes I help out with directing traffic as well. The superior I just talked to you about makes me do a lot of overtime work, and sometimes he even makes me go to places that are really deserted and scary, all by myself. I've had enough of his power harassment toward me. It sounds like that superior of yours really isn't the greatest. Let's have fun tonight and try to forget about him for now, though. Could I get 2 more beers, please? Thanks, Hiroshi. Hey, that bathhouse on the TV is the one I usually go to. Oh no. Apparently there was someone stealing the guests' underwear there. That's such a petty thing to do. I feel like I see a lot of news recently of people getting their underwear stolen. Have you gotten your underwear stolen, Taro? I don't think people that steal underwear are after men's underwear. You never know. There are all sorts of people out there. Excuse me. May I have a word with you? Hiroshi? Are you finally going to be arrested for having had so much bad luck in your relationships with women? What are you going on about, Taro? Come on, we have to be serious here. It seems like you have something to be guilty about. But it's not you that we want to talk to. It's you in the glasses. What? There's a bathhouse near where you live, right? Well, there's been a case of someone stealing guests' underwear there. We know that you were there the night that it happened. Therefore, we'll be needing to question you further about this matter at the police station. But I really didn't do it, I swear! We haven't been able to make the decision about whether you did it or not yet. We just know that you were there that night. So tell us everything you remember from that night, down at the police station. Please, wait! You're about to question him from now on, right? Well, I'm a lawyer, so please, let me accompany him to the police station for questioning. You're this man's friend, right? How do we know you won't defend your friend, even if it means lying to us about what happened that night? I won't go to the investigation room with the two of you. Please, just let me at least keep him company, even if it means waiting for him outside in the lobby of the police station. I don't need your permission to do that, right? No, you're not allowed to. We won't allow it. So don't you dare come follow us to the police station, okay? All of a sudden, my good friend Taro was taken to the police station. I was told not to follow them, but I chased after the police car all the way to the police station. But they refused me entry, even after I told them that I was a lawyer. After that, I wasn't able to see Taro later that night, and it turned out that he'd been arrested and detained at the police station for a few days of further questioning. After I found that out, I decided to go through official channels and verify that I would be acting as Taro's lawyer. And after that, I was able to finally see him. Hiroshi, you really came for me! Of course I did. What did they ask you during the interrogation? You didn't admit to anything, right? Of course not! I told them I didn't do anything, but I didn't have a strong enough alibi, so they didn't believe me. After all, apparently it was only me and the lady that were at the bathhouse during the time in which she realized her underwear had gone missing. I see. But I swear it wasn't me! I'd never do such a thing! I know that, and I believe you, Taro. I'm going to do everything I can in order to prove your innocence in this case. So please, just give me a little time to figure everything out. Thank you so much, Hiroshi. My fate is in your hands. With that, I started to look further into what had happened that night. Hello there.
Oh, why hello, welcome.
My name's Hiroshi, and I'm a lawyer. I'm in charge of defending the man that was accused of being the perpetrator of the recent incident surrounding the theft of a woman's belongings. Would you mind if I asked you some questions?
Of course not. Please go ahead.
On the day of the incident, could you tell me all the people that came here that night?
That man that you're defending was definitely here. And the lady in question, it was only the two of them that came here that night.
I see. Was there anything strange that occurred that night?
Anything strange? Oh, that's right. That night, the window in the lobby was open. It was snowing that night, so I thought I'd close all the windows here. But I remember it was left open.
A window was left open? I see. Thank you for answering all of my questions. Next, I'll go check out that fast food joint opposite the bathhouse. Excuse me. Hello?
My name's Akana Tanaka. No matter how you read my name, it's always Akana Tanaka. Welcome, sir. Will you be eating in, or will you be ordering to go? Please understand, you won't be able to take me to go.
I have no idea what you're on about. Anyway, my name's Hiroshi, and I'm a lawyer. I'm currently investigating a case in which the incident in question happened 4 days ago. Around 7 p.m., 4 days ago, did you see anyone strange entering that bathhouse over there?
I remember there was a man with glasses that entered that place, and also a beautiful woman. Oh, and there was a strange-looking man wandering around the bathhouse, too.
Really? Thank you for that information. You've been a great help.
Please, come again.
With the new information I'd uncovered, I went straight to the police station to let them know of my findings. But it turned out that the strange man who had been wandering around the bathhouse had already proven his innocence with a photo. Therefore, it couldn't have been him that had stolen the woman's belongings. And yet again, I was asked to leave. But just before I left, I was able to get information on the strange man from the police for my investigation. I had the address of his workplace, so I decided to pay him a visit. But isn't this the place Taro works at? Excuse me, sir. My name's Hiroshi, and I'm a lawyer. I'd like to... Huh? What's a lawyer doing here? I'm here to investigate the case pertaining to a woman's stolen belongings. I'm here to clear my good friend's name in this case. If you don't mind, I'd like to see the photo you showed the police in order to clear your name in this incident. Whatever, sure. Here you go. There's no way you'll be able to break my alibi anyway. You can even keep the photo if you want. I'm busy, so bye. Oh, thank you. Wait, you really think that Taro guy didn't steal that woman's things? Of course I believe he didn't. He's not the creepy type of person who'd ever do such a thing as steal a woman's underwear. If you say so. Well, good luck with everything, even though it's going to be impossible for you to find the culprit. What's up with that guy? Anyway, let's have a look at this photo. The photo I'd gotten from the man had him in the foreground holding a large-sized French fries in one hand and doing the peace sign with his other hand. The date visible on his phone next to him read 30th of January, which was indeed the night of the incident. In the background, there was a woman who was taking a selfie, and Taro, who looked like he was just leaving the bathhouse. I guess if the police only had this photo to work off of, it would look like Taro was the culprit of the crime. I'll try and see if I can find this woman's social media account. There might be some clues there in the selfie she took on this day. I felt as though something was a little off about the strange man's alibi. So I decided to look into the contents of this photo further. And that's when I found the online post of the woman in the photo that showed the exact selfie she had taken on the day this photo had been taken. That's when I realized that the strange man had fabricated his own alibi. That night, I went back to the area around the bathhouse in order to get more information on the case. When I saw the strange man going into what looked like his apartment, isn't that... Everything's so clear now. With this, I'll be able to clear Taro's name for sure. The day of the trial, we'll start the trial of the bathhouse underwear burglary. In this case, the woman in question was in the women's bath when her underwear allegedly went missing. We've concluded that someone made their way into the women's bathing area without permission and committed this heinous crime. Our number one suspect is you. Do you have anything to say for yourself? How many times do I have to tell you? I simply didn't do it. Lawyer Hiroshi, do you have anything to add to your client's plea? I stand with my client. He's innocent of this crime. First of all, at the time the burglary was committed, my client was in the men's bath. Therefore, he wouldn't physically be able to steal anything from anyone outside of the men's bathing area. But unfortunately, that's been hard for us to prove, so I understand that it looks as though he was the one responsible for the crime. However, there's someone else involved in this incident, and I'm confident that I'll be able to destroy his alibi. Please look at this photo here. I told you already. The police have already seen that photo of mine and know that my alibi is true because of it. On the night of the crime, that man over there, Seto, was suspiciously wandering around the bathhouse. The manager of the fast food joint opposite the bathhouse can attest to this. Isn't that right, sir?
Yes, that's right. That man over there was wandering around the bathhouse on the night of the incident.
On top of that, on the night of the incident, apparently one of the side windows in the lobby had been opened by someone other than the bathhouse owner. Isn't that right, ma'am?
Yes, it was very cold that day, so I believe I had shut all the windows, but the one in the lobby had somehow been left open.
With these two accounts, I deem Seto's alibi to be false. Also, why is it that Seto didn't have this photo of him taken with his own phone? Instead, it's made clear as day in the photo that the date is visible on his phone that's conveniently placed beside him. I would like to bring forth the idea that this photo has been edited in order to include his phone with the date on it, in clear view. What are you going on about? It just so happened that my phone was there, and that the date was visible on it at the time the photo was taken. It's my hobby to take photos on film. That's why I took this photo with my film camera. Then I have no choice but to bring out the final piece of evidence that'll incriminate you for sure. On the day of the incident, it was impossible to have ordered a large-sized French fries from the fast food joint opposite from the bathhouse, on account of the fact that that restaurant was under strict rules to not sell French fries other than their small-size ones. This was due to the supplier not being able to provide enough supply of French fries to the fast food joint on this day. What? Also, the woman that's seen in the background of the photo Seto showed to the police is seen taking a selfie. And in that selfie of hers, which was uploaded to her social media account, you can see the back of Seto clearly. And the day on which she uploaded that photo of hers was on the 17th of January, not the 30th of January, as Seto stated this photo was taken on. With this, I believe I am able to prove that this photo Seto showed to the police was edited in order to clear his name from this incident. No, that's not true! Stop lying! On top of that, my client Taro talked to the owner of the bathhouse and paid in order to use the services there. But I believe Seto, on the other hand, made his way into the bathhouse secretly so as not to attract the attention of the owner and clearly didn't pay for entering, which in itself is breaking the law. So with all of the information I've presented so far, who do you think looks more guilty in this case? My client Taro or Seto? Judge? Sir, everything that lawyer just said now is false. I'm not the one that did anything bad in this case. It was all that Taro guy's doing. I really wasn't going to bring this up, since I thought you'd have folded by now, but I guess not, so I don't have a choice anymore. Everyone, please look at this photo I have here. What the? Why do you have that photo? How did you get a photo of the inside of my apartment? With your questions just now, you've admitted to the fact that this is indeed a photo of your apartment. Oh no! I just so happened to come across you getting home when I was investigating the area around the bathhouse, and that's when I saw the inside of your apartment from your window. Isn't it strange that you have all these underwear scattered around your apartment, and that they're all women's underwear? I looked into things a little further, and it seems as though there have been quite a lot of cases of women's underwear going missing around your neighborhood. Isn't it you that's been stealing women's underwear in the neighborhood you live in? No! I swear it's not me! I didn't do any of the things you're accusing me of! Stop right there! You're under arrest for having given us false information in regards to your alibi. For this, you'll be punished severely. No! Please! Don't punish me! Let me go! Please! Let me go! Afterwards, Seto's apartment was searched, and the police took all of the women's underwear that he'd been stashing there. With all of this evidence at their disposal, Seto was officially arrested for the crime of being a serial woman's underwear thief. But not only that, he had also committed other crimes, such as having broken into facilities and women's apartments, and also for having stalked women. With all of these crimes he's committed, there's no way he's getting off easy. It turns out that Seto had been eyeing this one woman in particular from a while ago, and that's why he prepared the edited photo he showed to the police prior to having committed the crime of having stolen said woman's underwear from the bathhouse that night. For having had presented false information to the police, and for the crime of having stolen other people's belongings, it was decided that he was already a danger to society. So he wasn't given a trial, and simply found guilty of his crimes and sent to prison. As for Taro, the police that had taken him into custody in the first place profusely apologized to him for what they had done, and he was obviously set free. As for his work situation, his annoying superior Seto was quickly fired from his company, so he's been able to enjoy going to work nowadays. By the way, Taro, are you really okay with not going to trial for having been falsely accused of a crime? Yeah, I'm okay with not going to trial over it. I'm happy with the fact that I was found innocent in this case. That's all that truly matters to me. I see. Well, if you're fine with it, then that's good enough for me. You've got nothing to worry about anymore. So let's celebrate your freedom with drinks tonight. Can we get more beers over here? Sounds like a plan. Oh, and some sashimi, please. That sounds great. Hiroshi, I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart. Again, if you weren't here to defend me in this case, I have no idea what would have happened to me. I really mean it. You saved my life. I did what I had to do in order to save my good friend. That's all. If I can ever help you with anything else, don't hesitate to let me know. Of course. If I have any problems to do with women, I know you're the person to contact first. I can't tell if you're making fun of me, but you know what? I'll do my best to help you, no matter what. Thank you for watching all the way till the end. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And if you have time, please check out our other videos as well. Alright then, see you next time. Bye.